Today's video is part 2 of small items that sell really well for Q4. Let's just dive right into it.
So I'm taking some leftover tags that I have that I bought. These ones off of Amazon, maybe. I don't remember. I have stashes of them, whether they came from Amazon or from yard sales or thrift stores. I'll link a few of them up below that I have used in the past and what I'm using now. And I'm going through my transfer scraps and I'm doing holiday tags. So all of my holiday transfers from this year and previous years. So yes, some of these may indeed be retired and not able to be found anymore unless they're at really high prices. Um, but I'm using all of the smaller pieces that'll fit on these tags, and I'm just going through page by page and cutting them out. Now, you can do this for any time of the year. This does not need to be for Christmas. So you can use any transfer scraps you have. You will often see me set aside little pieces of transfer that I didn't apply to a piece, and I do save those and I do use those for things such as these. And these are such a great item to do up a bunch. You can bundle them by like items. You'll see at one point here from the Kitschy Christmas, I cut out 3 of the most adorable little angels. I will definitely be pairing those little angels up together and selling that as a set because they're too cute to separate. But I just go through and pick them out and then I apply my transfers just like you would to any other surface. And not only have I used these cardstock tags, but I have also used wood ones as well. And those wood ones you can decoupage or paint. And I do plan to do some decoupage ones up here soon. So watch for a video or a small reel of those. These are just super fun, super easy, super cute, and so personalized. When you add one of these to a gift, you don't even need to use wrapping paper, but we're just peeling off that backer. We're using our tool that comes with each of the Iron Orchid Designs transfers and rubbing these on. I am not sealing these in. You will see me seal in a few of these because I do use wax to age the edges. But otherwise, these are not getting sealed in. I'm just making sure to burnish them down along any of the edges and the main part of the tag, either by using that top layer of grid or with my fingers. And some of these houses, y'all, fit perfectly on these tags. So if you have any of those little houses left, this is a perfect project for those. I think, had 2 left for this project. So we're just going to go ahead and finish these all up. I do finish the edges a little bit different on all of them. But while I'm applying these transfers, let me introduce myself. My name is Sandra, and I'm the owner and creator here at Midwest Charm. I specialize in repurposed, upcycled vintage home decor and furniture, as well as all of your crafty DIY supplies. I carry Sweet Pickins Milk Paint, Debbie's DIY Paint, Iron Orchid Designs, Sweet Pickins, I already said Sweet Pickins, so sorry, Connie Lines and Designs, Roy Cycled Treasures, and more. You can find us online on all of the social medias. Those are always linked below, as well as our website, again, linked below. It's www.midwestcharm.co, no M. And you can also shop with us in person. We are in Hinckley, Minnesota, and we have the hours and address posted in the description too. So back to our project. I am just finishing these up. Now, this is just one set of them. In our final picture, you will see some where I have used stamps on them. And again, super easy to do. Iron Orchid Designs offers beautiful, beautiful colors of stamps from white, gray, and black to your teal and green and red and all of the beautiful colors. And not only can you add those to your image, but you can distress with that same color or a contrasting color along the edges too. So you guys, there's so many options with your Iron Orchid Designs items to make personalized tags. And if you have the stamp from, it's been probably 4 years and I don't remember what it's called, I will see if I can find mine and um, put it down below, but there is one out there that has like the little to and from that you can stick on your tags too. Super duper cute if you want to stamp the back sides of those. So now that we have our transfers on, you can see me going through my ink, trying to decide if this is going to be dark enough. And I don't think it is. So I just set aside the turmeric. And we're going to go with black on some of these. And I believe I did green on some of the other ones. And all I do to distress the edges is use my ink pad and rub it along the edges. Or you'll see me when I'm doing the wax with this little brush. My friend Sylvia told me about these and I had to buy some. And you can buy those in bulk on Amazon. I'll link those below. They are so good for distressing edges. And I should have just done that with the ink too to make it a little bit easier for me to manage both things with the little string hanging and whatnot. It would have been easier just to use the little brush, but I digress. I just went ahead and rubbed this along the edges, and I did this with the black, and then I did some with white, and I did some with the green. And you guys, you can also, embellish these even more by adding glitter or adding like the texture paste that I used on my Santa in a previous video with all the sparkle. Oh my gosh, that would be so cute on some of these. So here I am distressing these sweet little angel babies with some green, and they turned out so cute. I think these actually might be my favorites. And stay tuned to the very end for a shot of all of the ones I've worked on so far this year. And then let's show you how I do the wax on the edges too. So for these, I went in with this little brush. I was starting with my finger and I'm like, you know what? I bought those brushes for a reason. Let me go grab one because it just gives it a softer, more feathered in look. So that's what I went in and got, and I rub any of the extra off. And then I'm just going to go along the edges of these and do some distressing along that edge, but then I ended up sealing these in as well. There wasn't a whole lot of bare tag after applying these transfers because they were bigger. So I just went ahead and put this over the whole front of that tag. So stinking cute. I love them. Let me know, you guys, have you made your own tags? Do you plan on doing that this year? It's so easy, whether you're cutting them with your Cricut or a punch or buying them already done. They make such an amazing addition to anything. And look at all of these designs we have worked on.
Have you ever made your own tags? They're so easy, so simple, and you can do so many things with them. I have yet to decoupage some yet this year, but that's next up on my list. I like having a big stash of them. I will bundle them, throw them in a bowl, tie them with pretty ribbon. You guys, there's so much you can do with them besides use them on your own gifts. So get making them. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it, and we will see you all next time. Bye.